AJ. I'm your host, AJ, and this is my true crime channel. On my first episode, I will discuss the tragic story of Sade Robinson. I'm also wearing pink in her honor and memory. Sade Robinson was born May 10, 2004 in Mississippi. She then moved with her mother to Milwaukee before the age of 2. Growing up, Sade split her time between Milwaukee and Florida, where her father lived. In 2019, Sade decided to live in Milwaukee with her mother full-time. Sade was a very intelligent student and graduated high school one semester early. Now let's fast forward to 2024. Sade was a 19-year-old college student attending Milwaukee Area Technical School for Criminal Justice. According to her mother, Sade was set to graduate May of this year. She also had aspirations to join the Air Force in the future. Sade also held down 2 jobs while attending school. Sade was last seen by her family on Easter Sunday, where she spent time with her mother and other family members. On April 1st, Sade told a friend she was excited for a date she planned later that night. Sade was set to have a date with 33-year-old Maxwell Anderson. Here's a brief timeline of what occurred. Okay, so around 4 p.m., Sade exchanged text messages between Anderson, arranging to meet up at Twisted Fisherman's Restaurant for dinner, where Anderson was a former employee. A little after 5 p.m., Sade met with Anderson and the two had food and drinks at the bar. 6:30 p.m., the pair left the restaurant and went to Duke's on the Water. While at the bar, Sade sent a Snapchat to her friend. Sade and Anderson stayed at the bar for close to 3 hours before departing. 9:24 p.m., a surveillance video shows 2 figures arriving at Anderson's home. Robinson's phone remained in the area of Anderson's residence until 12:45 a.m. Now 12:47 a.m., Robinson's phone is shown leaving Anderson's home and travels through downtown Milwaukee. 1:33 a.m., the phone travels through Pleasant Valley Park alongside the City View neighborhood. 2 a.m., the phone leaves the area and head to Warnemont Park in Cudahy. A surveillance camera in the area shows a car heading towards a pump house in Warnemont Park. Around 3 a.m., cameras captures a human figure descending to the beach level. 4:31 a.m., the vehicle leaves the park. Then minutes later, Robinson's phone loses battery. That was 4:31 a.m. Now 7:29 a.m., surveillance camera captures a white male walking away from a burning car. A witness reported to law enforcement he saw a white male exit the vehicle and toss a lighter into the car before walking away and later boarding the bus. A witness yelled he did it and then yelled for someone to call the fire department. They later obtained a video footage of Anderson on a bus. Late night on April 2nd, a friend of Robinson's reported her missing to police after she fails to return messages and shows up for work. Police visit Sade's apartment building and learn she was last seen on April 1st. Robinson's friend says she last heard from Robinson after she sent the Snapchat. Another friend told investigators she used the Life 360 app to track Sade, and the app reported Sade was in Warnemont Park around 4:30 a.m. on April 2nd. On April 4th, Anderson was pulled over during a traffic stop and arrested blocks from his home. A hoodie in his car matched the hoodie of the person that torched Sade's car. Later that day, a search warrant was obtained to search Anderson's home. The officers found blood in one of Anderson's bedrooms and blood on the walls headed towards the basement. Also, several gasoline containers were also found in the home. Now on April 6th, officers found a human foot that appears to match the leg in Cudahy. Human flesh was also found in the area. On April 12th, Anderson has been charged in Robinson's death with first-degree intentional charges, mutilating a corpse, and arson. Along with the current charges, Anderson has a criminal history that includes battery, domestic abuse, disorderly conduct, and damage to property. Anderson continues to be held on a $5 million bond. On April 18th, additional human remains believed to be Sade, has washed ashore on Lake Michigan Beach in Wisconsin. A torso and arm were found by an individual walking alongside the beach. On April 19th, a group called Bruce Legacy, a nonprofit volunteer organization, searched Lake Michigan for Robinson's remains and evidence using a sonar detection boat. The search was not successful in recovering additional remains. On April 22nd, Anderson appeared in court. During a court hearing, Anderson's lawyer entered a not guilty plea, and Anderson waived his right for a preliminary hearing. Also during the hearing, it was made public the blood evidence in Anderson's home did not match Sade's DNA. It is not clear who the blood belongs to. Anderson is scheduled back in court on May 16, 2024 at 1:30 p.m. Since the disappearance of Sade, her mom has spoken out about her daughter and shares memories. She also expresses her pain and heartache for the loss of her beautiful daughter. Anderson's father has also released a statement to Sade's family expressing his sympathy, condolences, and sorrow for the loss of Sade. There has been a GoFundMe set up for Sade to help her family raise money to cover funeral expenses. Many vigils was held for Sade, and recently a vigil for Sade was held in Kilbourne Reservoir Park. Sade family and friends want to start a nonprofit called Sade's Voice in her honor to support families of missing Black women and children. The U.S. Census shows Black women make up 80% of all missing person cases, despite accounting for 7% of the population. I want to express my condolences to Sade's mother, family, and friends. I know they will continue to honor Sade's memory. She was beautiful, ambitious, and intelligent, and may she continue to rest in peace. Justice for Sade. So that was a brief story of the tragic loss of Sade. As you learn more and I learn more, you could comment down the details that you learned below for everyone to read. Maybe after the trial, I will make a follow-up video regarding the story with details of all updates. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Till we meet again. Later, friends.